Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow. And I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a what is the current gossip on you energy reading here. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? The current gossip on you is that you won. You won everything. Like all of the titles in your family. I feel like you guys are the diva. You guys are the travelers. You guys are who everybody else wanted to be. And people are finally starting to give you your credit and your props rather than trying to bring you down emotionally, mentally, or just spiritually here. People are also gossiping about how you're not a little girl anymore. You guys are grown women. You're old enough to see through like who your aunties really are, who your mama really was, like, and you guys might have distanced yourself from these people because I'm also hearing that Beyonce lyrics. What is it? I left a note in the hallway. By the time you see it, I'll be far away. I'm far away, and I ain't effing with nobody. I feel like a lot of you guys could have tried to explain to these people, like, nah, y'all doing too much. I'm not really for this. This isn't really suiting me. And then you decided to remove yourself from these people because I feel like you just felt their energy here. Somebody is ashamed for acting the way they acted towards you because they feel like they acted out of envy towards you, but they thought it was really disguised. You know, they thought their passive aggressive ways were like under wraps here. People are feeling bad for not having real personalities, not really chasing their goals, their dreams, and becoming accomplished in life. And now you're not around to kick at here. You're not around to belittle. Like, you know, there could have been people that wanted to make you feel bad for actually pursuing things in life, like by trying to downplay what you pursued. Like, oh, I don't have time to chase pipe dreams. I'm too busy being a mother at work and doing this and doing that. And it's like, okay, you're obviously trying to make yourself feel better for losing out on life, not having the energy to push forward, or just not knowing what you want in life. I feel like a lot of people, they don't really have a lot of wants in life. Like you guys have wants, you guys have, or things you want to do, things you want to accomplish. These people weren't born with that visionary mindset and they're starting to be okay with it. One person at least is starting to be okay with it. They're no longer like making those excuses of like, you know, either they got too much going on and trying to make it seem more important than what you got going on. They're no longer trying to use their past and the abuse they face. This could be legit. It could be legit some abuse if you guys can't get out of the mindset of what you've been through. Then you know you're you it could leave you frozen and whatnot. But I feel like you guys are people who've been through a lot and you guys have moved on, you know? Divine, please tell me more. Yeah, crossroads here in reverse. The gossip on you is that you're no longer at any sort of crossroads. Maybe you guys didn't know how to bring in fruition what you really wanted in life. You didn't know how to where you wanted to go. It's like your life was like open ended at some point. You didn't know exactly what you wanted or where you wanted to go, but I feel like that's no longer a case. You guys found direction in life, and people are happy to see it. Outside of the people that are mad because they don't have that same direction in life, you got people who are like, "Whoa, I'm glad the collective is on the right path now." You guys are also getting more respect from there's two different people in your energy field. There's people who did not respect you when you were at a crossroads or a standstill and you didn't know what to do in life. And there's people who didn't respect you because they already saw that you at least you were trying, at least you were doing, at least you were moving forward. So they kind of resented that overall. They wanted you to not even try, in life. But these other people who you weren't trying hard enough for, they thought you were going to make excuses. You were just going to be nothing or accomplish nothing or like put things up, pick things up and put things down, are proud of the fact that you became that diva. They're proud of the fact that you're that entrepreneur. You're that go getter here. You're that educated one, the one who finished your education. You're the one who eats healthy and take care of yourself. Whatever you are, you're that person here. Divine, please tell me more. We got Two Face coming out here in reverse. The gossip on you is that you don't hang around people you don't like. You guys are not very two faced when it comes to having people around. And somebody is feeling humbled by that because somebody keeps a lot of people they don't like around. And instead of like getting rid of these people, they try to mistreat them instead. People are saying that that's not really your style. That's not your steez. You're not going to mistreat anybody you don't like. You're just going to not have them around. And I feel like people are beginning to respect you a lot more because of you having that mentality rather than the I don't know, trying to play people you don't like, you don't mess with energy. Let's clarify this two-faced energy. Heyday is coming out here. The gossip on you is that you don't got to be two-faced to make money. You could walk. You have the benefit of walking away from people, jobs, and places because you know your value here. Some of you guys have particular skills where, like, you take the skills with you where you go, so you don't need people to like you don't have to play the phony game to make money. Financial rewards, money rolling in celebration of success, checks, cash here. Somebody's thinking about how many people they had to interact with just for money. They had to be two-faced. They were up in people's faces, smiling, especially if you guys are into any sort of networking and business politics. They hate the fact that you could keep things strictly business and they can't. It's like somebody wants to completely like undo all of the collaborations that they did because you didn't need those types of collaborations to make money the way you did because this person it's not even that they collaborated with people, it's the fact that they collaborated with people that they don't like, and it's the fact that you guys could stand strong and on your own here. You guys walk away from people who disrespect you. These people be just trying to correct the disrespect, and that could work either way. But this person, some of people are saying you don't have to put yourself through unnecessary ish to basically make money. You guys can do whatever you do on your own here. We got unbothered coming out here in reverse. The gossip on you is that somebody wants you bothered. Somebody feels like if they could make you irritated or if they could have that effect on you, then they rule you here. Like they don't like you in this unbothered energy. But I feel like, people might be gossiping about how somebody is pretending to be unbothered, but they're really bothered by you and your success. I don't feel like this has to do with you because I'm seeing that poker face energy card. Let's say, Line, please tell me more. Breaking cycles coming out here in reverse. Somebody is very bothered by the fact that you have broken cycles and they can't break cycles within their family. Like this person could have felt at some point they were better than you because maybe you were at a crossroads, but now that you're truly shining, you have peace, you can, I don't know, you have stability and contentment. It's like these people feel like you are who they thought they were, basically. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on this collective energy? Bag secured. The gossip on you is that you're gonna secure the bag. You're gonna go for money. You're gonna accomplish. Yeah, the gossip on you is that you're getting to the bag. You may have broken generational curses of poverty within your family, and somebody didn't think you were gonna ever break those cycles. Let's clarify this unbothered in reverse, divine. Let's clarify this unbothered in reverse. Somebody is pretending to be not be bothered by your big break, by your success, by your breakthrough, whatever the hell you got going on. Some of you got married and you got somebody around you fuming. They're mad at the fact that you got a husband. They're mad at the fact that you guys are, I don't know, you could have left the country. They're mad at the fact that you guys lost weight. They're mad at the fact that your hair actually grew after using that edge oil. They're mad at whatever the hell you got going on. Big break, career turning points, major opportunities, life changing moments. This is it. Somebody almost wants to pass out seeing you at this point of success because some of these people could have tried to sabotage you or they just talked down on you like you were a dog hair. Now, part of them wants to be back around you, but to know that they have to treat you like the queen you are, they don't know how to do that because people thought that you were going to be like some crackhead or a bum outside. These people could have talked about you, said you was going to be a bum, you was never going to amount to anything. So to see you actually having a successful life, they feel humbled. Somebody is using your success to rub in your sibling's face or another family member face here. I am getting a series of different people. Some of you guys, this is a family. Other of you guys, this is like a networking social group or people who felt like they were in your network business network here. They're no longer in your business network. It's like you guys have, you don't need nobody to make money. You don't need nobody to hold you, support you emotionally. You just don't need nobody. And people are mad about that too. Divine, please tell me more. We got safe space in reverse coming out here. Emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protected vulnerability. Here I am safe. Yeah, the gossip on you is that you are in a safe place, but this enemy isn't. This enemy wishes that they could, like, I don't know, like send you negativity to reverse your sanctuary, reverse your safe place, make it like they want to make your safe place into some hell, or they're trying to look for ways that you're not happy, that you're not in a safe place. Because these people need a lot of people around them, whether they like people or not. They got to have people around them 24/7 just to feel seen, just to feel light, just to feel loved here. A lot of you guys, you might not need that many people around you. I feel like a lot of you guys, spiritual people in general, they thrive when we're away from people or when we're giving back to the world in such a way that makes a difference here. You don't really need to be around people just to be around people, and people can't stand that, or at least this person can't stand that. Somebody doesn't feel safe where they're at though. With this two-faced energy, these people go around people who in unsafe situations, and like, I don't know, they could have said this was you. You didn't know how to secure yourself. You didn't know what you were doing, but then you're proving them wrong here. We got the deep fake here in reverse. Convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing here. The gossip on you is that people said you was a liar, you fake things, you make things up, you just be saying anything and blah 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 blah. But now people are saying that you are a truth teller. You guys are maybe into esoteric knowledge, or you're into like aliens and things like that, things that people don't really understand. But if you were called a liar, you're no longer being seen as a liar. People are now saying you don't have to fake anything. People are seeing you for how real you are. and you guys not being somebody that has to make shit up. Somebody who lies and makes a lot of shit up tried to make you seem like you were the one faking a certain lifestyle to seem well off or something. But I feel like a lot of you guys are not faking any sort of lifestyle here. I don't know. Ryan, please tell me more. Or somebody could have done a deep fake of you to try to piss you off, and they're like, the deep fake didn't piss them off, pretending to be them doesn't piss them off. They're trying to figure out ways to do to throw make you stressed here. The hustle mode is coming out here. We got hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious, drive, determined effort, sleep can wait is coming out here. The gossip on you is that you a hustler, baby, and you just want them to know it ain't where you've been, it's where you're about to go. Divine, please tell me more. I feel like people are also gossiping about how you have good energy, so of course you have to protect that good energy. Divine, please tell me more. We got influencer status here in reverse. Social recognition, online fame, power to influence, and swipe up is coming here under the deep fate. The gossip on you is that somebody thought that they were like some sort of influencer. Now they're figuring out like they're just like a clown here. Or you guys with the influencer status in reverse, maybe the gossip on you is that you're not trying to influence nobody. You encourage people to be their best selves and live their lives here, but you're not trying to get anybody to convert to your beliefs, to convert to your religion. You're not trying to draw people in and make them feel like they have to live a certain lifestyle to be accepted by God and the divine here. I feel like a lot of you guys are one of those people that's like, as long as you're not hurting nobody else, then that's good. You guys don't draw these all of these unnecessary boundaries and lines and what is that? Boundaries, lines, and standards for other people outside of this person feels good or they don't feel good, or if there's no need to mess with that person, I'm not messing with that person. And people might be a little bit upset at your boundaries, the fact that you guys are happier without people around. Like, people might be mad, people be hating a to yourself person. Oh my goodness. Like, especially if you got beauty or you got a good attitude, happiness, they're like, why you don't want to be involved in the mix? Why you don't want to be a part of the drama here? Divine, please tell me more. What's going on this collective energy? And we got clickbait coming out here in reverse. Misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems here, coming out here in reverse. And this is under bag secured and hustle mode here with the clickbait in reverse. People are mad because they're not able to clickbait you into into upsetting you. You guys could have had some cyber bullies trying to come at you to irritate you, drive you crazy, like try to thought project different things into your head to kind of reverse your safe space. They wanted to like antagonize mental illness in you. This could have been somebody that felt like you guys were going to be an influencer, somebody who wanted to be an influencer. They could have viewed you as competition. So they wanted to like strategically drive you crazy. They could have tried a lot of different ways to emotionally abuse you here, but you guys are too strong. You're too emotionally detached. You're too strong. Somebody wants you to be angry. They're like, get angrier. Oh, I don't like how they sit there calmly and tell their views and their opinions. They want you like yelling, screaming, like, to the point where people are not willing to like hear you. Like, they want you to be upset to the point where people can't comprehend you. Like, they want you at the top of your lungs, and people are like, calm down. But you guys are calm. And this is pissing somebody off here because they can't rage bait you. They can't project thoughts into your head. You're like, send that back. Somebody might look at you. They try to visualize you getting a stalker and like, all right, somebody gonna look up their address, somebody gonna come and take them down, somebody gonna do this, somebody gonna do that, and then every day they gotta see you keep elevating. You're heavily protected. You're heavily determined. You're heavenly protected. You're heavenly determined. You guys are on your own divine mission. And nobody's able to rage bait you like how they wanted to. Somebody will feel in more control over you if they had control over your emotions and your reaction here. A lot of you guys, you are in heaven. Like, yo, like, I don't know who the hell you are. Some of you guys might be, this is how people are describing you as. Maybe you could be surrounded by different things you like being here, seeing swans instead of crackheads when I'm on walks is great. Like seeing only like 2 to 3 people a day, and 2 of them are like 6'5" handsome guys. Devon, please tell me more. Something about you have changed where you guys are, you're feeling good here. Somebody wants to ruin your peace because they're not at peace. They're not happy in life. Yeah, we got broken promises. Broken promises. Somebody paid for spell work on you, and then somebody's like, "Oh, I could do that. I have the power to bring the collective down. I know how to get into a bitch mind and rule her head and whatnot." This is how haters be whispering behind people back, and they don't be wanting people to know the when envious women get together, they give each other that envious glare, and then they're like, "Ooh, we can do this." If you're not an envious woman, a lot of times you'd be left out of that circle, like because they can tell, like a genuine female, like if they're good at reading people, they could tell a genuine female from a hater female, and they don't really want to be embarrassed by them. So they be plotting with other envious women, and now they got broken promises. Somebody paid a lot of money to see you lose money, to see you lose your mind. This person could have went into the Botanica. They like turn this person into a bum, turn them into a chicken, turn them, and then none of this is coming true. This person is this disappointed, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing here. Somebody also wants, I don't know, like they want people to suddenly turn on you. So people want to alleviate the trust you have in your platform here. So they might have hired like a group of people to like try to get close to you on your platform, and then suddenly start criticizing you and the way you do things to try to ruin your peace or break you down. So beware of that, because if you got other influencers after you that aren't doing so well, or even if they are doing well, they will try to drive you crazy using your own platform here. Like a lot of narcissistic women, like or men in general, but they could be very sick when it comes to competition here, and they be proud that they went to school for psychology, like, or they watch forensic files and all of this, and now I know a human mind. All right, you're not going to get mad at negative comments, but if I comment for a while and I get close to the collective, or we have multiple people do that, and then we can blah blah blah. But it's like a lot of you guys can see this, or you can now see this through me. Like you guys are equipped, and being that you recognize game, you can't be pulled down. So the gossip on you is that you recognize game coming out here, and that nobody can control you. We got poker face in reverse. Yeah, people are not able to hide their resentment for you. They want to act unbothered, but the steam is just rolling up off of these people like, the collective pisses me off. We got secret admirer in reverse, hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest. Somebody's watching here in reverse. Yeah, somebody wanted you to feel watched so you didn't feel safe here. Somebody tried to like develop a scenario in their head and then try to manifest it into your life, but your life keeps blocking these people out here. There's something about you where you still not touched and they mad because you still not touched. You're not going to get touched. You're going to get to live your life like how you want. You could think how you want. You can have the opinion that you want, and they don't like it, but they could stay mad. And that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this. What's the gossip reading?